Hi, I'm Chris Nash and I'm going to take you through my kit bag today with equipio.com. We'll start at the bottom. Shoes, obviously the most important bit. I use Adidas. We get quite a good deal through cricket, so I always like to have a couple of pairs of them, make sure I can keep moving well. Moving up from there, we'll go to the kit bag. We'll start with the pads. At the moment it's 20-20 time, so my sponsor is gray-nicolls, so we're using the blue pads at the moment. Always have a bit of extra padding in there just to keep the legs well protected. Next up, we'll go for the thigh pad. Obviously very important to make sure you're well protected as a batsman. If you get injured and miss a game, it's not going to be ideal. So that's next in the bag. As a man with very sweaty hands, I go through lots of pairs of gloves. As you can see, lots of these gloves. Had a few problems with my fingers, so I always make sure the protection's good. Extra protection on the bottom hand and on the thumb. Broken my thumb a couple of times, so I think that's really important. Also, being a very sweaty man, I like to make sure I've got lots of inner gloves. That tends to make my gloves last longer. It means I don't have to change them every few overs. Next up, the helmet. See, with the Sussex badge on. Very proud to get that. Very important piece of kit, especially as an opening batsman. You generally get quite a lot of short stuff. Probably the most important part, I'd say, is the bat. Gray-nicolls look after me really well with my bats. This is my number one at the moment. Yeah, it's a lovely piece of willow. Goes really well, and thankfully it's still in one piece, so I'll keep it going as long as I can. Probably one of the most proud moments of my life is getting my Sussex cap. You start off with a silver crest when you first join the staff, and then when you perform well for a couple of years, you get the gold crest. You get budgies on your chest. Yeah, and so that's a very proud moment. Going up into my locker, that's fully shown. One of the pictures of me getting my cap, quite a proud moment for me. A couple of other pictures which I like to have in my locker just to keep me going. When the first four batsmen at Sussex scored hundreds, which is the first time in the history of Sussex. Another very proud moment, and these little things just keep me going in my locker. Back into my locker, what do we got? We've got nutrition bars, electrolyte drinks, hair conditioner, just keeps these locks nice and golden. Drinks bottle, so sponsored by Herbalife. They look after us really well with our supplements. And then occasionally we're lucky enough to get a bottle of champagne. One of the members at Sussex got me this for scoring 100 earlier in the year, which is always a nice touch. Apart from that, there's a lot of rubbish. Plenty of grips. As a batter, you hope that you go through lots of grips. If you don't, then you're not batting for too long, so hopefully by the end of the season these will all be gone. And what else really? A woolly hat, keeps me warm when it's cold. Luckily down the south coast it's pretty warm, so I don't have to use it too much, just in April for the warm-up games. And possibly the best bit of kit that I've ever had are these gray-nicolls socks. They send me lots of pairs this year, and they're the softest socks. I wear them all around the house. They keep me going all year, and they're probably the best bit of kit I've ever had. And then finally, for when I'm out, so when I miss a straight one early, the flip-flops. They generally stay on most of the day. Makes me feel like I'm at the beach even though I'm at work. And that's my kit bag.